Hey guys, I just got my hands on this espresso machine by VIOMI. It's the Titan TIA Pro espresso machine. And I'm a beginner. I don't really have any experience in making espresso. I like to drink espresso. My wife absolutely loves it. These are my first times going through it, and I'll walk you through exactly what you need to do with this machine. I just wanted to let you know that the company was nice enough to send me this free sample so that I can show you this review of the product. So just getting right into it, right out of the box, it comes this very small machine. And I was very surprised by just how small and sleek it is. It's not going to take up much counter space at all. I mean, in our little coffee nook here, we have our regular coffee maker and a teapot, but this is not going to add much space to your countertop at all, which I really appreciate. It does come with this thing, which is a portafilter, and it comes with two size cups depending on how much you want. So if you want a single cup, it comes with a single cup, and then if you want a double cup or double shot of espresso, you would do the double shot. And then it comes with this, which is a dual function. It will scoop your coffee for you, and it'll also push it down when you want to pack it in there before you actually make your espresso. One cool thing though is that the bottom has suction cups, so it will not move around on your countertop unless you want it to. So you'll see it kind of like pops off the counter, so you can actually move it. This piece on the back, the water tank, does pop off, and I actually prefer to fill it with a cup of water. Just bring over a cup of filtered water and pour it in there. They recommend just getting the water to go through all the different parts if it's a brand new machine, or if the machine has been sitting for a few months, you haven't used it for a few months, it's smart to do this as well. And so you fill this up with water, and you're basically going to alternate between making espresso and doing the steam. So it's going to get through all the different hoses and pipes in there. And once you do that, you're ready to go. So I've already done that, and I refilled this up with water, so I'm ready to go. But I would recommend doing that before, because otherwise your coffee might taste a little metallic because hasn't been water going through the pipes and stuff. So you really want to make sure you kind of like warm it up a little bit. So I'm going to make espresso for my first try. I'm going to use this clear glass just so you can see the texture and the consistency of the espresso once I make it. And so I'm going to do a single cup. So I'm going to grab my coffee here. I'm going to take my portafilter. I'm going to put the single cup in there. You basically just have to line it up properly. And then if you twist it, it's not going to go anywhere. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my coffee in here. Don't overflow it. And what they recommend is tapping it on the counter just to push it down. Then you're going to take the other side of this scoop and you're going to push it down. You don't want to push it too hard. They said if you push it too hard, your coffee is going to come out too strong. If you don't push it enough, your coffee is going to come out too weak. So it's kind of like a Goldilocks kind of thing. You've got to just the right amount of pressure. I think it's at 30 to 40 pounds of pressure. I don't know if I'm doing 30 to 40 pounds of pressure, but I'm going to try my best. And I guess as you use this more and more often, you're going to get used to how much you should actually push it down. So when you are loading the portafilter in there, you're going to make sure you start on the left where it says unlock, and then you're going to slide it over to where the lock is, and then that's going to lock it in place and ready to make your espresso. So I'm going to put it in here, and then I'm going to turn it. You'll feel a pressure, a resistance, and then once it's pointing straight at you, you're ready to go. Okay, so now we're going to turn it on. I'm doing a single shot of espresso, so I'm going to push the first one. It will take about 30 seconds to warm up if you're doing it from just room temperature. If you've already made a cup, it's going to be a lot quicker, but it doesn't take very long to warm up at all. Once it's all warmed up and ready to go, you're going to get a nice cup of espresso. And you can take it out. This is my first cup that I've ever made in my life. It smells like espresso. It's really good. I'm impressed with myself that I was able to make this. Now let's add some steamed milk to it to take this to the next level. But just as a black espresso, this is really good. I would drink this on its own. So now if I want to steam my milk, you're just going to use this thing. This is where the steam comes out of. And you're basically going to put your milk in here. And you're gonna hit the steam button, and it's gonna run through a little process, and it's gonna allow your milk to get steamed, and then you're basically gonna wait until the end of that process. Your milk will be steamed, and you can add it to your espresso. And the other thing to note is that when you are steaming your milk, you do wanna take this knob on the side, and when it's ready, you're going to turn it to on. So I'm not gonna lie, making the actual steamed milk was a little bit tricky. I'm glad that I had a little drip tray here because it collected a lot of the stuff that overflowed when it was actually steaming the milk. So I'm definitely no expert at making espresso, but I'm gonna give you my thoughts. But let's see how it tastes with the steamed milk in there. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually really impressive that I was personally able to do that. My wife is gonna be super excited that I can make this for her every morning. And this tastes exactly like you would go get it at the local coffee shop. It's just 1,000 times cheaper than what you're gonna pay over there. I mean, this is my first try and I'm excited to see how I can actually make it better each and every time. I'm shocked at how easy this made it for me. And so if you're looking for a way to get involved into making espressos at home for a novice like myself, or maybe if you're an expert and you know exactly what you're doing, this is perfect because it's going to be a really simple way to make a nice quality espresso at home. And this is a perfect machine to get you into making espressos at home, and I would definitely recommend picking one of these up.